If you want to make aggressive, dubstep-inspired hyperpop like kimj, you've come to the right place, because in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a beat that sounds like... While it says hyperpop in the title, this sound is definitely closer to old school American brostep, but kimj does a really cool thing where he nails both this OG sound while also evolving it. Now if you're looking to make Skrillex's original sound because he's in the thumbnail, then you're also in the right place, because while a lot of kimj's music is inspired by brostep, it's a little faster. So let's set the BPM to 189. Fat kick. You can get this one in my sample pack. 909 snare. But run that through a saturator for fatness. However, this one is a little low cut because I'm playing it at the same time as the kick, so shuffly shaker. And a ride reversed, but then played on beat. Fast hi-hats, played on the 8th note. Keep the beat steady, but also find pockets where you can repeat the kick a few times. And all together. For an impactful first hit, write in a 9th chord. Use Control B in Ableton to bounce it to audio, and add in a little pitch bend. Twinkly little guy. Put that chord from earlier onto an ARP. For extra credit, automate the rate. And now you have cool sounds that you can put in between the basses.
Yes, finally, you're talking about the basses, that's all I care about.
Hey man, learning about the main sounds of an artist makes sense. That's what you gravitate towards. However, it's also important to understand the other sounds around the main ones so that you hear how everything fits together in a cohesive way. This is what separates amateur producers from the pros. But don't worry, I will talk about the bass. But before that, find a vocal that you can chop up.
Got you hypnotized, the room around you emphasize.
Use OTT, amp, and auto shift to distort and pitch it so it sounds like a synth, and that's why it's in the synths and not in the vocal section. Automate the pitch and formant for variation. And altogether, this sounds like... So basically, all you need for the bass is a VST called Massive. kimj really likes to use the same type of sounds that Skrillex used back when he first became popular, and cause Massive is how Skrillex did it, that's how kimj might have done it too. Or he might be like me and use the wavetables from Massive in Serum for a more modern twist on this type of sound design. So in Massive or Serum, make a bunch of basses that sound like, and this, and this, and this. If you want to know how to make stuff like this, you can watch this video. Or better yet, look at the presets and try to figure out how they're made. You'll remember better that way. And these are all in my sample pack, so help me out if you want. Now for the best results, pick 1 or 2 patches, then use Ableton's bounce in place like we did earlier, or resampling to make variations through pitching and warping effects. So that's this synth, bounce down, and then pitched up. And you can use Ableton's warp modes like the Complex Pro here. Play around with formants to get different textures. That way you can balance variation without making the beat sound like it's your entire Discord voice chat playing 12 different songs at the same time while you're trying to clutch up. This has never happened to me, by the way, just heard it from a friend of mine. Don't forget to add the sub bass and have it play the rhythm that your basses are playing. And altogether, as for final touches, almond break of course, and some sound effects from the past cause of course you gotta. Now the key to this type of beat is to tie it all together by finding a dense rhythmic harmonic layer and putting it through OTT and EQ. For this song I used the disco sample and chopped it up. The disco sample is relevant because it's a similar technique that Skrillex used. Actually, I mean Daft Punk. I mean Justice? I don't think so. Okay. This is the kimj magic. Since it's reductive to say that everything's derivative, I'd instead say that inspiration comes in many forms. It's up to you to decide what you do with it, as long as it's coming from a place of admiration and you're not just doing it because it's popular. Being purist is annoying, but so is being a leech. For example, with Skrillex, he did use this disco sample technique, but actually evolved it by calling back to his roots and doing the same thing to nu metal. And in turn, kimj does this as well by sampling one of Skrillex's more obscure songs. Actually, it's interpolation. Okay, you know what? You're right, I'll let you have this one this time. Full circle moments are so nice. And if you made it this far, you a legend. If there's any other artists you want me to break down, comment it below. But making these videos from research, writing, and producing the songs, not to mention the amount of editing, will take me a while. So, if you want to support what I'm doing, even just liking the video and subscribing to my channel helps my content reach more people and lets me keep doing this. If you want to support me even further, you can check out my Patreon. Even just the $2 tier helps me way more than you realize. Plus, you'll find project files from most of my songs that you've heard on this channel, along with some start to finish cookups, as well as some in-depth breakdowns. All together from the build up this sounds like. But before we get to that, I want to take a minute to talk about this video sponsor, DistroKid. Because if you're sitting on a ton of music, you can use DistroKid to upload those songs to Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, TikTok, and more. When you use DistroKid, you keep 100% of your royalties, ownership of your masters, and you can all do this from the palm of your hand with DistroKid's new iOS and Android apps. Because if you're showing up every day making music, either practicing or creating something you're truly happy with, you're doing the dang thing. So scroll down to the description of this video, click on my VIP link to get yourself signed up and release that music now. Because it's not gonna do anything sitting on your hard drive. Release that song, you never know where it'll take you, but it'll definitely get you 7% off your first year since you clicked my link. That also helps keep the channel alive. So thank you for watching this, thank you to DistroKid for sponsoring this video, and with that last bit of motivation, all together from the build up this sounds like.